Alright, well, it's been just a little over a week, and we're going to go ahead and pull barrel A off, which this is the Mookaite. Mookaite. We did it step one for another week after we did some grinding and touch up of the rocks. Quite a few of them were pitted. Well, let's see what we got here. Yeah.
And again, we do a lot of cleaning along the edge just to keep from having too much grit going through. So now we're going to rinse all the rocks, get as much grit off as we can with the rinse.
And this is one that we did grind last week, because here's a little groove in it, and that has improved quite a bit from what it was the first time.
Yeah.
And this one here is another one that we did a lot of grinding on, and it's way smoother now. The results are a lot better on some of these. I'm pretty happy with the way those look. This one here was another one we had some grinding on. Yeah, I think this one here was probably the worst one out of the batch last time, and that looks way better.
Yeah, still has a lot of little
pits,
but I don't think it's going to hold any grit.
Grits, because we opened all those up quite a bit.
Yep.
All right, so
like I said, pits just give it character, so I don't have a problem with that. We just want it to not hold grit. Still have the lovely colors and fun shapes. You can always grind them down more to get them more rounded if you want, but that's not what we're all about. We like the character of the rocks too. And while those might look like cracks to you, they're not. They're just the natural coloration of the rock. So these will be ready to move on to step 2.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get those back into the barrel now.
Oh, couple little escapees trying to run away.
And now we're also going to add some ceramic to this.
And that's mostly just to get it up to the 2/3 full so that it doesn't, and as they get smaller it helps cushion them so they don't break against one another. Less chipping.
Okay. Step 2. And 3-pound barrel, so 3 tablespoons.
Yep.
Darcy's documenting the changeover to step 2.
New year, step 2, and then I try to mark 3 tablespoons just so we always know like how much grit did we use. That way if we do decide to mess around with it, change the amount of grit, it kind of gives us like a reference point as to what we did differently.
Okay.
All right, now on to the Fire Quartz. We moved it on to step 2 last time.
So this time we'll be moving to step 3.
Yep. Clean it off.
Try to get as much grit off of this before I put it in the sink for final washing. Okay.
And we had added some ceramic media to it last time so that we could, you know, keep from having them strike one another so hard and keep that ratio up. I kind of think the colors are coming through a little better now too. Even just that little bit of a difference there.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Those look pretty good, so let's go
Yeah.
ahead and get those on into step 3.
I like the coloration on that one. You see the veins in it. Oh, this one's fun. All the little stripes. It's always interesting to see the patterns that develop in these rocks as you do them.
Okay.
It looks good. We don't need to add any more media to it. I think it
No.
looks fine.
And now for step 3.
And that's our pre-polish, so this doesn't wear it down as much as it smooths it out.
And once again, 3 tablespoons. Roughly.
And while he does that, I'm going to come over here and get it noted. Today's date. Of course, new year. Step 3, 3 tablespoons. and that's for the Fire Quartz. So we've got 2 tumblers going, one with 2 barrels, Mookaite Jasper and Fire Quartz, and then the Dan and Darcy refill kit that we sell at Hub Hobby at Little Canada and Richfield. And these are good starter kits for getting started in rock tumbling, and so we have lots of different choices for you there. Come in and ask some questions. We're always glad to help.
Okay, we'll see you all next week.